The surface geology map shows the extent of mapped legacy mudflows, and the area covered by these flows measures 2.2 by 1 kilometer. The area in blue shows the 1997 mudflow. On this Google Earth image, the legacy mudflows have been superimposed on this photograph. What we notice, the mudflows cover most of the current village of Piparo. These warning signs erected at Piparo Mud Volcano have a number of inaccuracies. Firstly, volcanism usually refers to the release of hot and molten material, but only cold mud and water is released here. Secondly, true volcanic gases are made up of things like sulfur dioxide, sulfuric acid, hydrogen sulfide, etc., which are very toxic. In Trinidad, analysis by multiple researchers have shown these gases are 99% methane with no acidic gases. Quantities of this methane released are fairly small and pose no hazard. This 3D model of the Piparo Mud Volcano shows the cone next to the black vehicle and small displacements of the faults which radiate from an area to the north of the cone. This is a view of the Piparo Mud Volcano from 200 feet. Note that a careless individual has burnt part of the area. On this area, we see there has been no significant change in the number and position of the faults on the Tassic. The areas highlighted by the red circles were water-filled pools from which a few gas bubbles escaped. Someone has dug them out down to about 3 to 4 feet deep for some unknown purpose. This topographic model of the Piparo Mud Volcano, darker reds and browns represent high points and blue low points. The cone shows up as a high as well as the area to the northwest. A less noticeable high also exists in the southeast. There is a northeast to southwest trending low between the cone and the northwest high. This southwest to northeast elevation profile shows that the Tassic has a broad dome-like shape with the cone in the center. The upper elevation profile shows a high to the north of the cone. The cone is also within a subtle low. The lower profile shows the shape of the cone. In this south-looking view of the Piparo Mud Volcano main cone and vent, we see that one of the faults passes through the cone, with the side on the left being up and the low on the right. This is a view down the vent at the top of the cone. Handprints from individuals removing mud are clearly seen at the bottom of the photo. This screen capture from the previous video shows a puff of gas and mud being injected from the vent at the top of the cone. This screen capture shows mud being ejected from the vent at the top of the cone. Visitors to the mud volcano are still vandalizing the cone, as can be seen by the large blocks of mud at the base of the cone. The individual next to the car is actually digging up mud and placing them in bags in his car. He said it was going to be used as fertilizer. This bar graph shows the number of vents releasing liquid mud and gas over the past year. The main vent, however, has always been active, releasing gas every few minutes. Currently, only this vent is active. So, when next can we expect an eruption at Piparo? Historical records indicate that there have been only 4 recorded eruptions between 1953 and to 2020, a period of 67 years. We also note that there is no set frequency, so it means that this mud volcano can erupt any day without warning. Thanks for watching this video to its end.